Valve has confirmed details about a new Steam Machine verified program. The Steam Detective Fest is live right now. Steam has set a brand new concurrent user record, and Valve has rolled out a major update to the Steam Community Awards. These are the Steam and Steam Deck news this week. Let's get into it. So Valve has confirmed that the Steam Machine verified program is coming, and it will have fewer constraints than the one we currently have for the Steam Deck. According to developer Warren Young, a designer from Valve, one simple rule of thumb is that if a game is already verified on Steam Deck, it will also be verified on Steam Machine from day one. And that actually makes a lot of sense. The Steam Machine will generally be used with a controller, and it will have 6-7 times the power of a Steam Deck. Valve says the goal of this program is to ensure games work correctly under SteamOS without applying the same strict requirements used for Steam Deck verification. Now, this sounds very interesting to me because one of the issues games face with verification on the Steam Deck has to do with launcher issues or anti-cheat issues or general trouble when trying to play online. For example, this is why GTA is no longer marked as playable or verified, and again with issues due to anti-cheat. So maybe this is hinting that Valve are actually close to solving anti-cheat on Linux. That is going to be a big question mark here, so take this with a lot of grain of salt. They could also be talking about resolution. So some games on the Steam Deck are marked only as playable due to small text size, due to the small screen. So this requirement will not apply for the Steam Machine for sure. Valve has also mentioned exploring the possibility of producing Steam Machines to third-party manufacturers such as Asus or Lenovo, like they've done with the previous iteration of the Steam Machine. So if there are multiple different performance levels of a Steam Machine, it will be difficult to verify a game for it. Or maybe they're saying this because they are going to release SteamOS for the general public on desktop, and if you just want to put SteamOS on your own machine that will have different performance level, they just want to make sure that the game works in general on SteamOS regardless of the performance level. And so I think in the future this means that the Steam verification system will move towards more of a, yeah, the game will launch, it will play online, you can play it with a controller or with a keyboard and mouse, and that's going to be it, no mention of performance. Now, at this point, Valve has not shared the full list of technical requirements or how the verification process will work in detail, so this is only speculation. One thing we know is that the verification program on Steam Deck is not super accurate, but hopefully they can improve on it for the Steam Machine, or at least they can give out better criteria so end users will have better expectations of what verified means. Next up, the Steam Detective Fest is live right now through January 19th. The sale focuses on detective games and includes a wide range of styles, from traditional puzzle-based investigations to psychological thrillers and Lovecraftian-inspired experiences. Now, I've seen games like Beyond Two Souls and Heavy Rain drop to $199, and there's some hidden gems in there as well. Noah over at Steam Deck HQ has published recommendations highlighting detective games that run great on the Steam Deck, and I'll link to their article in the description below. Be sure to check it out. Moving on, Steam has set a new all-time concurrent user record again. This is like the third record in a span of a few weeks, and Steam is absolutely crushing it. According to reports, we have surpassed 42 million users online at the same time, breaking its previous record of around 41 million. The total includes users playing games, browsing the store, and using Steam's other services. At the time of breaking this record yesterday, around 14 million people were actually in-game, and the most played games for the last 24 hours were games like Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, PUBG Battlegrounds, Ark Raiders, Apex Legends, and Rust. This marks the highest concurrent user count Steam has ever recorded, and it's just great that Steam keeps growing more and more. Moving on, Valve has rolled out the second edition of the Steam Community Awards, introducing an entirely new set of 12 awards. Now, the previous Community Awards have been retired and can no longer be given, but they will still be displayed on your profile. One of the biggest changes is that Community Awards will no longer transfer Steam points to the recipient. If you've ever seen an absolutely outrageous review of a game full of the Jester Award, you know why they're making this change. Valve says this new edition of the awards will attempt to shift the focus away from rewarding attention-grabbing content and towards simply showing appreciation. All community awards now cost the exact same, so 500 Steam points for each one, and you can also put an awards showcase on your profile showing how much you've given and how much points you've received. The first edition awards will remain visible on profiles, but they can no longer be awarded. And finally, Hytale is now available. People are calling this game Minecraft 2, and I've been having a blast playing with friends. If you're planning to play it on Steam Deck, I already have a video up that shows you how to set it up and how to adjust the controls. The game also performs decently well on medium settings, and overall I recommend it on the Steam Deck. That's gonna do it for today's Steam and Steam Deck news. If you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like, subscribe to the channel for more Steam content. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.